how did you kind of deal with their pressure? Obviously, second half it seemed to get to you a little bit, but also you guys found a way to make it back into it there in the final minutes or two.
I mean, we know that's what they do. They pressure teams. It's what they've done for a long time. So it was just about dealing with it. We prepared for it for the last 2-3 days. They got us early in the second half, but I think it was all about just staying together, staying connected, and I think we did that. That's how we were able to come back in the end.
How would you kind of size up what you guys, now that the regular season's over, what you were able to do over the course of the last 39 games?
I mean, I think we've done a good job just weathering the storms of the season. Everything hasn't been perfect. We've obviously had some adversity. We've had some losing streaks, other things that haven't gone our way, but I think we've always bounced back. We've always stayed together as a team, and I think that's probably the biggest thing, going into tournament play that's going to kind of charge us and make us better, just that connection we have.
Yeah. What were the emotions like in the locker room senior day?
So it was we celebrated a lot of people today, so everybody just kind of wanted to play hard for each other. Last game for a lot of people here in Smith, so everybody just wanted to play hard for each other, and I think we played hard the whole game.
What was the mindset like in that final push there, in that final run? What were the conversations like in the huddle?
It was just keep fighting. We had some moments where we could have strayed away from each other. The coaches did a good job of just telling us to keep fighting. It's a game of runs. And that's not the first time we've been down late this year. So we kind of always showed that fight, and that was kind of the word we used, just keep fighting.
It seemed like there was maybe a quick whistle tonight with the rest. How did you guys adjust to sort of that and then being able to come back against them in the second half with so many guys in foul trouble?
I think first of all, like a lot of guys off the bench did really well. We had a lot of foul trouble early in the game, and I think guys came in and there wasn't really a drop off as far as intensity and just how hard we was playing. And I think that's a big credit to everyone on the team, just being ready, and everybody knowing the type of game we were in, the physical game we were in, and everybody just kept playing.
Jake, you guys are obviously undersized, especially when the two bigs get into foul trouble. What's the mindset like in the approach for you guys when you're playing up against the bigger team? I saw Max had, I think, 9 rebounds tonight, so it's guard crashing glass, something you guys focus on a lot.
Definitely, and especially Max. I try to get in there and get a couple. I didn't do a great job of that tonight, but Max has done a great job rebounding all year. So I think a big part of what we do is making sure that we can send guards back, boxing out as a team, crashing as a team. I think that's how we try to help with that.
Dave?
I jumped in late. Sorry if this has already been asked. Felt like they held you and James kind of in check a little bit to start the game, at least in the first half. What kind of things did they do to negate you? How did they approach you guys, and how did you counter that in the second half during the rally?
Just a different style of defense. I don't think we played that type of pressure, and if we have, I don't really remember all year. So it was just a different style, something we had to get used to. And I think just going into the second half, we had some time to, at halftime, just sit on it, think about what we could do to kind of get the ball back in our hands after we kind of got it out of that pressure. And I think we did a really good job of that, especially late in the second half.
And a follow-up mindset entering the A-10 tournament. Despite tonight's defeat, you went toe-to-toe with the regular season champ. It was a 2-possession game.
Yeah, we think we can win any game. I mean, we know we can win any game. So going into tournament play, I think that's exactly how I feel. Like we can win any game, and we can go out, we can make a big run.
Last one, Jake.
You played 39 minutes tonight, and James played 40 minutes tonight. Is rest a concern at all for either of you guys going into the A-10?
No, thanks for you.